In this video, I'm gonna show you every move you need to know how to do to make you a better guard so that you win more games. I'm gonna show you moves like the momentum crossover, the D-book snatch, and how to speed boost out of your escape, and a whole bunch more moves, so let's get into it. All right, before we get into the tut, of course, I gotta show you what dribble moves I'm using. So right now I'm on my 6'1" guard, so I'm gonna show you these 6, but I'm also gonna tell you what you can use for a taller build. For your dribble style, my small guard, I'm using Ja Morant, and then on my big guards, I'm going with Zach LaVine. Onto the 6 size up, we're gonna go with Steph Curry for small guards, and then big guards, my 6'5" to 6'9" guards. You want to go with Tracy McGrady. Breakdown combo on both guards, I'm using Jordan Poole. And then for your escape moves, I'm gonna go with Kemba Walker for my small guard. I usually use Kyrie Irving, but I've been lapping up Kemba, but you can go with either one of those. And then for my tall guards, you can go with Paul George or Jimmy Butler. For the combo moves, I don't really do these a lot, but if you want to use combo moves, throw on pro. If you got some good combo moves, put them in the comments down below, because I don't really do it a lot. I know the move does as far as coming down the court, but I don't really think it's effective, so I don't use it that much. Onto the crossover, by far the best one in the game is going to be Lonzo Ball. If you're a taller build, like a big, like up to 6'10", you get Giannis, go ahead and throw on Giannis. That one's glitchy as well. For the behind the back, we're going to go with Stephen Curry for my small guard, and then I'll be using Kobe White and SGA for my bigger guards. Onto the spin, go with Anthony Edwards. I don't do spins a lot. For hesitation, on my small guard, I'm using Jalen Brunson, and then on my big guard, I'm using Jimmy Butler, or I'm using DeMar DeRozan. So you can go with either one of those. Onto the step back. Step back's by far the best one in the game. Go Devin Booker. Devin Booker is the best one. Throw it on. And then triple threat, you go with Kobe Bryant. For the go-to shots, I'm going with Jalen Suggs. For my small guards, I'm using Jalen Suggs, and then for my big guards, I'm using Kevin Durant. It's super glitchy. All right, so this dribble tut's gonna be more of a beginning dribble tut. I'm going over some of the basic moves. I will drop an advanced tut, so be on the lookout for that. But as far as this video, I'm gonna be going over some of the moves that get you started so that you can just get out there and score, because after they patch on fades, a lot of people just can't dribble, and I'm just feeling like y'all need a dribble tut. Y'all need like a beginner tutorial to get y'all started. So this is what this is gonna be. I'm gonna show you all the moves, the basic moves you need to know. All right, got the control on the screen for you. So the first move we want to go over is the momentum spam. So the momentum is done a little different this year, but it's still very simple. All you want to do is flick up your right stick and then push your left stick and then hold the right trigger to the direction that you're going. So the ball's in my right hand, I'm going to flick up on my right stick and I'm going to hold my right trigger and then push my left stick into that direction. So it's going to be going to the left, diagonally up to the left. So I'm gonna do it again. It's gonna go like that. Boom, boom, boom. As you can see in the hand cam, if you need to slow it down, slow the video down, watch it in slow-mo. But again, all you're doing is flicking up on your right stick. So get that down, flick up on the right stick, flick up on the right stick, get that down, and then immediately after you flick up on the right stick, immediately hold down your right trigger and then push your left stick into the direction that you're going. It's gonna be the opposite ball hand. It's gonna give you the momentum right there. You can just spam it up the court. I like to add it into my combos. So I'll come down, hit a momentum crab, breakdown, momentum crab. You just want to add these moves together. I'm gonna show you all these moves in this video, but that's the momentum dribble right there, just to get you started. Hey, everybody got to know how to do momentum dribble. Next, I want to go over the misdirection. I don't see a lot of people do the misdirection this year, but I'm wondering if it's because they don't know how to do it or just the way it's activated, that people don't like to do it because of the way it's activated. All you want to do is this right here, and it's gonna give you a misdirection. It's done a little different than it was in past 2Ks, and I'm wondering, like, honestly, I think that's why people don't really do it, because the way you activate it is kind of weird. And this is the way you activate it. The ball's in my right hand. I'm going to flick my right stick. This is going to be a misdirection behind the back. You can do a misdirection behind the back, between the legs, or in front of you like a crab. So this one right here, I'm going to flick my right stick diagonally down to the opposite ball hand. We're going to do it behind the back like that. Get that animation down. Boom. So I'm going to put it back over here. Down diagonally to the left, down diagonally to the right, boom, boom. And you see when the ball gets into the middle, like between my legs, so right when it's in the middle, don't let it cross all the way over, don't let it go to the other hand. Right when it's in the middle, then you want to hold down your right trigger, and then you want to flick your right stick to the, so it's kind of basically like the momentum dribble. The way that you activate the momentum dribble, I see the way they tied these moves in together. Some of them you activate them the same way, you just flick the sticks in different directions, but it's the same way the momentum dribble is activated. You're gonna flick your right stick, and then while the ball's on the way to the other hand, you're gonna hold your right trigger and then flick your right stick diagonally down to the opposite side. So right now, I'm gonna be flicking down to the right, and then I'm gonna hold right trigger and then flick down to the left. So it's gonna look like this, and that's the misdirection right there. Boom. You can also do it in front of you. So I'm gonna go in front, go in front, misdirection right there. The timing, I don't know, it's a little weird. I don't know why they be changing how you activate moves, but that's how you do the misdirection. A lot of people don't do it. It's very simple, but I don't know. I think honestly, I'm wondering if it's how you activate it, because it's always been good for adding it to your combos, and it's a little slow this year. It's not as glitchy as it has been in past 2Ks, but you can add it into your combos. If you want to be a little different, I don't see a lot of people do it. You can do that and add it into your combo. All right, now we're gonna go into the Devin Booker snatch, and there's the different ways that you can do the Devin Booker snatch. So here's running down the court, boom, and just flicking down, boom, boom, boom. You wanna make sure you're running at the angle. Make sure your left stick is pointing diagonally up to the angle that you're running. So if I'm running to the right, I'm gonna be putting my left stick diagonally up to the right, and then I'm gonna just hold down right trigger while I'm running, and then flick down on my right stick. So give you that move right there. Onto the other way, boom, very simple. Very good move to get separation when you're coming down the court. Another move you can do with this snatch is if you're sitting there comboing up, boom, boom, combo up, you can just hit the snatch and then snatch back for a 3. A lot of people are gonna have to shoot 3s off of that this year with how they patch fades. Fades are done for, so you're gonna have to figure out how to shoot this year, and shooting off that Devin Booker snatchback is very, very good. Here's the way you can cancel it with the left trigger. So it's like a left trigger cancel. You're gonna just flick down. Look, as you can see, let me do it. Let me show you what it looks like. I keep messing up because I'm trying to talk and show you at the same time. But you're gonna boom, 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 boom. And all I'm doing is I'm hitting my snatch, and then I'm flicking up on my left stick, and it's canceling out of the move. It's gonna look like that right there. Another move is gonna be very, very beneficial after this patch that nobody can fade. So it's gonna look like this. You're gonna run to the side, and then you're gonna just step back. Run to the side, step back, and you can shoot off of it immediately. You don't have to let it play out. As soon as you activate the move, you can shoot. Just like that. It's like a quick stop. But the way you activate this is you're gonna run to the ball hand. So the ball's in my right hand. I'm gonna run to the right. I'm running to the right, and I wanna make sure I'm pushing my left stick. Don't have your left stick going too forward, because then it's gonna give you like the little snatchback that we showed earlier. You wanna make sure you're going at an angle so that he can hop back. So you wanna make sure your left stick is pointing directly to the left, and then flick down on your right stick. As you can see in the hand cam, if you need to slow it down, slow it down. You need to pause the video, replay the video, do that. But you're gonna run to the side and then flick down. Run to the side, flick down. It's a move you wanna have in your bag so that you can quick stop off of it, so you can shoot efficiently. Next is the breakdown combo. And as you see, I'm using Jordan Poole, a breakdown combo. And this is not a move that I'm just gonna do on its own. This move is gonna be chaining to my combos. It's gonna look like that right there. If you let it play all the way through, I don't let it play all the way through. I cancel out of it. But the way you activate it is hold down your right trigger and then flick up on your right stick. It's gonna give you that move right there. What I like to do is I like to hit it, boom, boom. As you see, he does that second cross. So 1, 2. That's all I'm allowing is those 2 crosses. 1, 2, and then I'm escaping out of it and getting into different combos. You can see it's momentums. Get back into it. Most I'm doing is that 1, 2. I might just do 1 and then get out of it. Like I'm not really trying to do it as a main move. It's just kind of chain my combo moves together. But that's how you want to use that breakdown combo. You don't want to just do it by itself. You can do it like this. So I'll be comboing up, and then I'll hit my breakdown combo, and then I'll snatch back off of it for a 3 if I'm ISOing. Even if you're not ISOing, if you're using screens, it works very good as well. But that breakdown combo's a top tier breakdown combo. If you're a standstill guy, if you wanna just get crabs, throw on Devin Booker. But me, I like to dribble and I like to combo up. So I don't really wanna have on a move that just throws me in front of people. I wanna kind of just cook somebody up and get open that way. But that's how you do that right there. Now for the behind the backs. So you have the standstill behind the back, where you're just gonna flick your right stick diagonally down left or right. And that right there is how you, what I showed you earlier when you're activating your misdirection behind the back. I don't really do this a lot, but you can, just throw it into your combos if you want, if that's how you want to dribble. I don't do that, me personally. But the move I do use when it comes to your behind the back is the Curry slide. So I'm gonna hold down my right trigger, and then I'm gonna flick my right stick diagonally down to the opposite ball hand while holding my right trigger. Depending on what SIG you have on, since I have on Steph Curry, that's why I'm getting that right there. You'll get different animations. With this tutorial, doesn't matter what SIGs you have on, all these moves you're gonna do the same way. They're just gonna look different because of animation. But that's the way you do the Curry slide, the behind the back. Just gonna hold down your right trigger and then flick your right stick down, get down left or right. Another move you get is the explosive behind the back, and the way you activate this is you're gonna hold down your right trigger again, and you're gonna flick your right stick diagonally down to the right, but now you're gonna push your left stick diagonally up to the opposite ball hand. So it's gonna like this. You're gonna boom, and then get that explosive behind the back. Very good move. I don't do it a lot, but it's very good. Another animation you get out of behind the back is a running behind the back. So hold down your right trigger, flick the right stick, diagonal down left to right. Very simple move. It's kind of slow for Steph Curry. Scottie Pippen has a very good one, but Scottie Pippen has a bad standstill, so that's why I don't use it. And I don't really do behind the backs come down the court a lot just by themselves. I will do like something like this. I'll do a Lonto cross into a behind the back and then give me that move right there to get into my combos. But I'm never gonna just do it behind the back by itself. All the moves I showed you are definitely guaranteed to help you get open, but click on this video right here on the screen where I'll show you how to stop and shoot so that after you do these moves, you can get your shot off and score efficiently.